'cause at times I can be misunderstood. Yeah. There'll be good days and bad days, like the preacher said it would. All I ask is you will try loving me. All I ask is you will try loving me. 'Cause loving me ain't easy. I know it ain't.
What's going on, and welcome to Black Kings, a free game. Look, you guys, we are here with our queen. And she was nervous. She said. I told her I was nervous for her, right? I'm lying, because I've seen her plenty of times out and about, and she's a people person. At least she puts on to be. Miss Carolyn Jones! What's up? Yes.
Hey.
How are you doing today, sis?
I am awesome. Glad to be here.
Yes. You look amazing. You look wonderful.
50, wearing 50 well.
What?
Yes.
Ain't no way, for real?
Yeah.
I could have swore you was in your 40s like me.
Ooh, thank you.
I'm for real, though.
Just turned 50.
How old do you think I am? Seriously.
If I remember correctly, I think you're only a few years off from me.
Okay.
So I'll give you maybe about 45.
Mm-hmm. I'm 43. Yeah.
Hey, I'm a young buck.
I'm a young buck.
I'm a couple of years off.
Tiffany, what's up? What's going on, sis? I see you on there. She said, "Oh, she better come." Tiffany Meyer said, "You better come next door and see us after the show."
Cool. I'll come see you. Okay, I got you. Now I know where y'all at.
Yes. Look, everybody, Miss Jones. If you didn't know, first of all, she has an amazing voice.
I'm not singing, Mark.
She has an amazing voice.
I'm not singing, Mark.
And if I wanted her to sing today, I would be on this microphone getting her to sing. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Mark can sing too, y'all.
Yo, I sure can. 'Cause without you, girl, my life isn't complete.
His favorite song at karaoke.
That's it. Yes.
And go to.
Shouts out to JJ's. Every Wednesday, I believe they still have karaoke. Yes. I don't know, but they do.
My brother Jose.
Yes, Jose. Jose always has a karaoke on Wednesdays, and it is an amazing time. And then during the weekends, they do their thing. I think it's Latin night on Friday or Thursday.
Yeah, I believe so. It's Latin night on Friday.
Oh my goodness. He has it always decorated. It's always a good time. Mm-hmm. But today we are talking with Miss Carolyn Jones, and we're going to dab into a little bit of the health department and Gateway, because there's some resources that are needed by our community.
Absolutely.
And I have the flyer. Normally, guys, I know I queue the flyer up. I was unable to do that because our engineer today is my daughter, Imara Mosley. I'm Imara. I'm gonna give you a round of applause on it. Look. Now, Imara Mosley is 9 years old.
Wow.
9 years old, and she's working the ones and twos today. She's filling in for her Uncle Danny and her mother, Nita.
She's very intelligent, too.
You think so?
Very intelligent.
How she get that from her mama? It's not from me.
That's right. I sure was going to correct you if you would have flipped it.
Look, I'm serious. Look, I'm a street smart, and I do got a lot of book smarts. Don't get it twisted. But when I was in school, I never opened a book. Listen to me. And I'm not even playing with you, Mama. And I know you can attest for this. I never opened a book. When my mother say, "Mark, where are your school books?" I was like, "Oh, Mama, they're at school," because I do all my homework at school. I didn't do nothing. And at the end of the year, you remember when you used to have to turn in your books?
Correct.
Listen to me. My teachers would say, "Mark, you got your book?" I would go to my locker that I hadn't been to this whole time. High school for me was nothing but Facebook. It was like a social interaction. I'm just there to see what's going on, to talk to everybody.
Well, you prepared yourself for where you at now.
You know what? You're right. God had me set up there for that. But when they would get my books, they would open it and you could still hear the. They said, "Oh my, Mark, this is embarrassing. You haven't opened this book and you passed." What does that say about me as a teacher? I was like, look, and you know what? I thank God for me getting through there. For real. Because
I was the bookworm, though. I was a smart one.
You were the bookworm?
Yeah, and over the years, I've stopped reading. I keep telling my kids I need to get back into reading because I used to love to read books all the time, and I got out of it.
Oh,
why? But yeah.
Look. Eddie says, "Auntie, I want to hear it." Hey, Eddie, I didn't know what you do. You could come on, bro. Come on, you're a king. All you gotta do is walk in the door and come on. I'm waiting on you, brother.
And Eddie, it don't matter if you show up. Auntie is not singing.
Hey, guys, I want to give y'all a little bit of information. Gateway Community Services, the Supported Employment Information and Resource Fair. It is coming in March 28th, 2026. The time is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Location, Liberty County Health Department in the parking lot. I want you to join us for a free community event designed to connect individuals and families with a valuable local resource. This fair brings together community partners, organizations, and vendors to share information, providers, support, and strengthen our connections across Liberty County. Now, the entry, you always got to pay. You don't have to pay here. It's a free entry for all community members. Listen, opportunities to network with local organizations, helpful resources for employment, health, wellness, housing, and more. For more information, please contact Miss Carolyn Jones, which is here right now. And you can email her, but you know what? Right now, we're going to give you that phone number. Look, the phone number,
the work phone number
is 912-675-8910, or you can go to the website www.gatewaycsb.org.
Correct.
Now, we went through all that, but she's going to be here telling you about information that she knows because she is the one in charge of that supported employment thing going on with it's the health department still, right? Or is it just Gateway?
Well, Gateway is actually on the end of it. A lot of people didn't know that, including myself for years, but Gateway is attached to the end of the building. And so that's an addition that they built on years ago. But
yes,
yeah, Gateway offers mental health services. And so I felt like hosting it in the parking lot gave for a bigger space to be able to do it. And for everyone to be able to come out, everyone to be able to know where to come to. You know what I mean? Before they shut it down, because everybody knows that they're going to be tearing the health department down.
They're building a brand new one.
Yeah, right? The one that's already down the street.
Yes.
So I wanted to do it one more time before it shuts down. So, but this is actually my thing. I created this along with a friend of mine who don't want to take no credit. Shout out to Trinicia Wiley, my bestest friend in the whole world. She actually helped me to come up with the information and career resource fair when we worked for child support. She's still with child support, but it was something that we came up with because we recognized that there's not a lot of resources in Liberty County.
Yes.
There's not a lot of organizations that a lot of people know about. I was a parental accountability court coordinator, which is outreach coordinator for child support. And coming into that role, I started going to the different meetings that are in the community and the different career fairs and things like that they were having, mainly the Liberty Family Connections meeting. Yes. And when I went there, I was like, I ain't heard of none of these organizations. I was really like, I have not heard of some of these organizations. And you had some coming from Savannah, some that came from Brunswick. So I'm just like, where these people come from? Like, why didn't I know about
Can I say something, Ms. Jones?
Yes.
You're right about that. And, that's the reason, that's one of the reasons why I want to do the show, and it's called Free Game. It's because there's so many programs out here. I want to know if they're really doing work or are they just there for show. And I'm willing to put it to the test because Right now, I want to know where all the money went, because a lot of these organizations have money, but how come the people that need it don't even know it's there? Scooby doesn't know. So we're going to find out and make them put their money where their mouth is, because if there's organizations out here that help our people in Liberty County and beyond, but I'm focused on Liberty County. That serves my best interest, is my people here. And I have people all the time call me, hey man, is there anything that I can get that can help me with this one? Because man, this month has been rough. And then I look at myself and I was like, all I know is me. It's like, I know other people that I can call, but why is it that I have all these connections with people, but they don't have the answers to it? And then they refer to the only program that we know, oh, well, we got a homeless prevention. Nah, man. Nah, homeless prevention goes but so far. And those people that work in that program are wonderful people, and they become overloaded. Correct. But then here it is organizations that's supposed to be offsetting this workload that can help, and nobody knows about them. Like, we got anybody out there that has an organization that can help the people, right? And you have funding. I'm not talking about concept of an organization. I'm talking about already established. You put in the footwork, you put in the legwork, and you also got the money to do it. You have access to where the money will help people. Correct. Please reach out. Reach out. Or call me and sign and come to my event. Yes. You can surely set up a table. I'm still looking for vendors to come out, and again, this is free. So I don't want anybody contacting me saying, hey, I sell candles, I sell this, I sell that. King Boston. There you go. Go ahead. We're not selling anything. This is free. Yes. Free. I cannot say it enough. I don't mind. I appreciate you guys wanting to come out and sell your products, but I want the people who need the resources to be able to come out and get it. Yes. Whether that be jobs, whether that be information on helping you build your credit up. There are a lot of people that want to buy houses that don't know how to get their credit straight, so they need to come out and see you and see my daughter, and come out and get that information on how. What's your daughter's full name again? My daughter's name is Kimberly Robertson, Kimberly Jones. She is a realtor with Whitekurt. Yes. And so shouts out. Hold on. Shouts out to Kimberly Robinson and Wick Art. Look, she's with Wick Art. I'm with Realty Executives. But you know what? It's all about us supporting each other. So you guys, don't forget, you have Kimberly's number? I do. I sure do. What's her number? Y'all listen up and write it down. 912-582-1296. That's 912-582-1296. And you can talk to Kimberly about your house buying needs. Now, look. Then you can talk to the channel also, the one that's on here, 912-532-9850, and you can go to yourhomechamp.com right now, and you can start looking for your house search, and I will give you your blueprint. So don't forget, you got Kimberly, you got Mark Mosley, the People's Champ, and then you got LaFonya Mayfield at A Plus Realty. So there you go. As you see, that's how it goes, folks. Did you see how I just did that? I know that I have a profession, and yes, I have the platform to where I have the power. I can advertise myself all I want, but how am I going to sit here and talk about we need to work together and I can't say another realtor's name? Huh? Well, did you pay me to do that? No, I didn't. Oh, wow. So understand this. That's not going to take money out of your pocket. Thank you. Look, to my kings and queens, remember, we got to work together, stick together. That's you right. Understand? To uplift each other. I want to give shouts out to Carolyn Stevens and King Boston. Mitchell Boston's on there. I don't know if King Myers is on his way or not. But hey, we'll find out here shortly. Now, with that program, I heard you saying, we want you to come out. They didn't say, hey, you need to come out and start selling food right away. No, we're looking for programs to help. I will have food trucks out there. My last event, I had 2 food trucks. Shout out to Shanique with On The Go Soul Food. And with the Griffins, with Yellow Bee, they always support. Even when I was doing this same event for child support, they were there every single time. So shout out to them. I am always about putting other people out there, putting their
businesses out there and giving them the support, because again, it doesn't cost you anything to offer someone support.
Facts.
If you can speak them out and you can shout them out, then that's the best thing you could have done for them for that day. Is priceless.
Amen. And you
know?
better believe it. People love it when they hear their name being mentioned,
Yeah.
because it's like they're being recognized
That's
for
right.
what they do.
Yeah.
And also with the you brought up child support. Y'all, let me tell y'all.
Go ahead.
Y'all want a story? Y'all want a story?
Go ahead and tell it.
So as everyone knows, I have 6 children. Okay. Technically 7 to be honest. But anyway, 6 children. But what happened was with my kids, you know, Miss Carolyn ended up being the head caseworker, and I was like, oh Jesus, Lord. She said, oh, you've been working, huh? Mm-hmm. You need to go and bring me all that up there. But I tell you what, I remember the day where I was off of child support. Now, let me tell you how this happened. The champ got custody of his children. And now let me show you how Miss Carolyn Jones helped me out there. Because she wasn't over my case. She was the supervisor and leader of that area. You went out of town for something. I got
Was
custody
I
of
with
my...
the PAC program then?
I'm not sure.
Outreach. I was probably with Outreach by then.
Okay. Yeah. So what happened was when I got custody of my kids, I want you guys to know that I had to continue to pay child support for almost 2 years. And I had custody of my kids. I had brought up my documentation. I had let them know. And for some reason, it just wasn't happening like that back in them days. Because this was 2000 and I want to say 2009. It was around that time. No, 2000. Time fly, don't it?
No,
Lord.
I started with child support in 2017, Mark. So this.
Are you sure?
Yes, this was only a few.
Oh, I'm thinking about something. My bad.
Listen,
I got multiple kids. Yes. It was for a kid that I did not.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes, it was that kid.
Yeah, it was that kid. And when all of that happened, man, y'all don't understand how I was sideswiped,
Yep.
but I was prepared because guess what? I had nothing to hide. The kid wasn't new. The kid was older, 16 years old, and I you know what? I want to reach out once again. John, Daddy here, Bo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't know why they keep us, you know, but hopefully that's broken now.
Yeah.
Because I just got his number. This is weird, and yeah, I don't mind telling y'all my business. I'm good, but this is weird. I just got my son's real number. Yesterday, to be honest, and it was because I kept calling and texting his number. I wouldn't get no response.
Right.
And I was leaving every birthday, happy birthday to, you know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what, maybe I need to call his mother to see if she will give me his number.
Right.
And if it's correct or not. Because this is a very sensitive subject because you don't want to keep forcing a kid and he don't want to respond or nothing to you. So that's where my mind was at.
Right.
But something told me to give her a call. Got his real number, and I was able to finally know that this voicemail got to him. You know what I mean? So we're going to open that door and see where that leads us. I say all that to say this. Look, connect with your kids. And I'm speaking this out to fathers and mothers. I'm speaking more directly to the fathers because I am one. Whatever has happened in that child's life, if you weren't there, you need to start getting there now, especially if you have things that you're going to add. Don't come with your problems expecting them to pull you out of your problems if you're in a problem. But if you want to add to them and you want to help them along,
Correct.
if you want to show them things that you know, it's time to birth that. It's time to push that out. It's time to give your testimony. You need to tell your child what you've been through and how they can avoid it.
And don't make it about you.
Yes.
Don't make it about you. That is one of the worst mistakes you can make, because it's gonna always be. It should be about the child, no matter their age. They didn't ask to be here. Just like
Itty bitty.
you were a child once, so you didn't ask to be here, but you're here. Bless the Lord. Okay.
Okay.
And understand that legitimation is very
That is important.
It does work. I don't know how many times I've said this. Tim King, shout out to Tim King. He can attest to this because I posted about it last week, and Tim King was like, yes, she has said this 50 million times. Legitimation does work if you work it. You can't sign up for, you can't go through that process and expect that because you're going through the process that the work is going to be done for you. You know, it's going to cost money.
Yes.
Absolutely. But it's going to be worth it in the end because it gives you the very rights that you keep saying that you're being denied. And if your child is worth it, then you'll go through it to do it. You'll go through it to do it, and you'll make sure that that child knows that you're there. And this is no dig to the custodial parents.
Yes.
I'm not going to say mom or dad or women or men. I'm going to say the custodial parent. This is no dig to the custodial parent, but you don't know what conversations are being had with that custodial parent and that child because that child can be easily swayed to believe that you don't care, you're not here for me, you're not there for me, and you ain't paying no money when money could be coming.
Yes. Money
could be coming, and that child is just not seeing it. I don't know how many times I've had to sit with a non-custodial parent that is coming to the office full of rage, pissed off, and they come in on 10. One thing they knew me for in that office is what we not gonna do is.
She probably would sit your behind down like, who you talking to?
That was my favorite line. Is what we not finna do is because you're not gonna come in my office and bring your rage and bring your pissed offness.
Facts.
My new word.
Pissed off.
In my office and expect that I'm gonna help you. What I would do is say, okay, it's gonna go one or two ways. You're gonna bring it down because I'll match your energy. Or I can go ahead and take you back out to the lobby, give you a minute to calm down, and then we can try this again. But most times, by the time they've left my office, even if they haven't gotten the results that they wanted, they left my office feeling better and more knowledgeable.
Clarity.
I used to tell people all the time, and I still tell some now, like, don't make assumptions of what you don't know. And don't go off of what somebody else told you because their situation doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be your situation. So you can't go off of that and assume that the same thing is going to happen to you.
Facts.
So now you already mad because Jim Bob over here done told you that, you know,
they ain't gonna do that.
They're not gonna do that. You're not gonna be able to get this. You're not gonna be able to get your child support reduced. So you done came in here pissed off because you're paying your child support, but Jim Bob done told you that you can't get no reduction. Well, Jim Bob didn't get a reduction because Jim Bob ain't do what he's supposed to do. Jim Bob ain't show up for court. So if a default was entered, so Jim Bob ain't giving you all the details. So you're making assumptions. So it's best to find out those things on your own. And I know child support gets a bad rap. I know I don't work for child support anymore, but I would defend child support still because I was one of those people that didn't know and didn't understand and felt like child support didn't care about this, didn't care about that.
Yeah. But
working with it, you have to understand that it's not the agent's fault. The agents are just simply doing their jobs.
Facts.
They are the same way you got to do your job to get your paycheck. You have responsibilities and job duties that you are bound to do for you to get paid. They have to do the same thing.
Yes.
These are not their laws. These are not their rules. They are bound by those laws and those rules. So give those people a break when you go in there. I'm not saying all of them are nice.
Yeah.
Even if they don't deserve it, you still go in there and you still find out for yourself before you try to fly off the handle.
Please do, because she's correct. Because even through my situation, you can see the frustrations on people's faces. It's like, look. So sometimes you can even see some of the heartbreak and some of the things that they have to do. They're like, man, you know, and a lot of times I'm not judging because people have different situations, but a lot of times these agents know it's like, dang, I mean, she's a good or he's a good dad or she's a good mom, but this other parent over here could set this child up for life. And then you hear the different ways that each one talks. The one that's asking will be the one that you're like, why? What are you doing? Like, hold on, this person's already doing this. She just sent her child support. Then their kid went to football and she paid for that. or he paid for that, and you're still wanting to.
Correct.
So you got to understand, when these are actual people, human beings.
Yes.
But they do have guidelines that they have to follow. Right? So the best thing you can do is exactly what I always tell you to do. Learn.
Yes.
Learn.
Stress that all the time. Again, by the time they left my office, even if they didn't get the results they wanted, they left my office saying, "Thank you, Ms. Jones. I know a little bit more than I did before, so I appreciate that."
Yes.
Now the ones who left pissed off, hey,
it is what it is.
They didn't get what they wanted, and they were still mad. You know, I've gotten the threats. We got threats from a guy who during the time of COVID, the guy told us that, you know, he hoped that all of us itches, certain ones of us that he had done picked out would get COVID. And on the brink of our last breath, someone take an eggplant and shove it down our throat. And this is literally almost 6 years ago, and I still remember exactly what that guy said. That guy's dead now.
Oh, wow.
Now, I didn't do it. I just want to put that out there. I don't want nobody to think that I'm out here commit murder.
Not thou anointed.
That's right, and do my prophet no harm.
Yes, right.
Yeah, that same young man.
Wow.
You know, and it's sad, and you know, he was one of those ones that wanted everything done for him, everything done the way he wanted it to be done. And I had to explain to him, "Sir, this is not your home. We're not your sister wives. We're not none of that."
Yes.
And it just doesn't work that way. A prime example of someone who came in and didn't get the results that they wanted and turned around and decided that, okay, I'm still going to act the donkey.
And like it's gonna make and motivate you guys to want to do all you can for them. Like, oh, did you say you want to shove an eggplant down? You know what? You're right. I should do more for you. No, man. We're in the South. That might work up north where everybody gets stressed out, but when you're in the South, we just look at you like you're disrespectful. And then what happens is all those words go through and back out. It's like, no, I can't do that because I eggplant stuck in my throat. I can't. You know what I mean?
Right. And people forget that Georgia is in the best interest of the child's state. So everything that's going to be done is going to be in the best interest of the child.
Yes.
No matter what, whether you agree with it, because somebody's going to be mad, whether it's the custodial parent or the non-custodial parent, somebody's going to be mad. Unless y'all both work it out and get it together, somebody's going to be mad.
Yes, they're going to be mad.
Someone's going to be mad, but they trust and believe that every decision, bless you, sweetie, that they make is going to be for the best interest of the child, whether it's the agent, whether it's the judge, whether it's the attorney. It's going to be done for the best interest of the child.
Yes, and the best thing to do is to have all your ducks in a row.
Correct.
So when you go up there and you're buying for your child, or you're buying for that time, and you want that time, have yourself set up so that they have nothing else to say but, hey, you got it. I don't see any reason on why not. But look,
and stop bringing y'all phone to court, showing cash out receipts, and think the judge want to look at that. The judge, neither one of them judges is going to look at cash out receipts for payments that you claim is child support payments, and it don't even have nothing on it. The judge, I'm telling you now, if you think you're going to court with that, the judge is not going to want to see that.
Facts.
If you got something printed out, he may consider it, but stop going to court with your phone saying, "Judge, Your Honor, I got receipts right here in my phone, see," and you scrolling. The judge ain't finna look at that.
Yeah, that's way too much. What's this one that says poonanny.com? What is? Oh no, it's the next one. Like,
what?
Y'all gotta understand, man. Sometimes you can't use what people tell you is gonna work because they haven't been through it themselves. You just got to start doing some research. You got to find and do your own due diligence now. And
quit giving them those emails when they ask for email address.
Oh yes,
bootycentral69 at gmail.com.
I know somebody whose email was so long. It was called Penny Dropper. A Georgia boy, ENT at Yahoo. That's how old it was, but that was their email. Panty Dropper, ENT Georgia Boy. And this joker was using this on his interviews.
Resumes,
yes. So yeah, maturity is maturity, guys. But look, I'm gonna tell you this. On March 28th, I told you that you're going to have the Information and Resource Fair, and it's by Supported Employment, which is run by Miss Carolyn Jones, that is doing a very good service for our community. She's done a service. You were in, let's see, 2017, 18, 19, 20. So you've been working at the Child Support Office for over 8 years.
Almost 8 years. I started with Gateway last February. February would be a year.
Okay.
So Gateway Community Service Board is an attachment of Gateway, contracted, and what the Community Service Board does is offer assistance outside of mental health itself, outside of the services that Gateway already offers. So some of the things that they offer is, of course, support employment. You have case management. You have peer support. You also have help with substance abuse and things like that. So they're trying to broaden the scope of the assistance in mental health. It's not for me or you to determine that somebody doesn't have a mental health issue.
Yes.
Truth be told, everybody got something wrong with them, whether they ever want to admit it or not. Everybody has something wrong with them. And, it's not for us to determine that these people don't need the help. And you have some, it's almost like with child support coming up with the PAC program and the father program. You're doing something in the extension of your original services to try to help provide another service. So
the supported employment, right?
Yes.
When you're saying supported employment, does that mean that you guys just help them find a job, or you help them get their self together to get a job? Can you explain to me exactly what the supported employment is?
So supported employment assists our clients, bless you, sweetie, with obtaining employment. And when I say employment, that's not a specialty job. That's not a job based upon their disability. We're looking for competitive work for them. The same way you got a job, the same way I got a job. We're looking for jobs for them. Now, they're coming into supported employment. They would, of course, come in under referral. And I just kind of review the case or whatever, see what they got going on, and then, schedule intake, have them to come in, and then get them enrolled. Now, we don't get the jobs for them. Let's be clear. So anybody, you going to call my phone about support employment, I'm not about to get the job for you.
Here we go.
I'm not about to do.
Miss Jones, look here.
No,
hey,
sir.
Come on now. I just need, look, I heard they got a job out there at the Kimtal, right? And I want a job because they pay them people out there $19, $20, $30 an hour. I want a job out there. So I'm going to come up there and I'll fill out an application. You give me the job, right?
Absolutely not.
What?
So I will assist you with obtaining employment, which includes assisting you with, your resume. I've helped a lot of them get their resumes done. Upon getting the resume done, you may say, hey, Ms. Jones, I don't know how to interview well. Can you help me with that? So we help them with interviewing. We assist them with clothing if they need clothes, even, suits and, dress clothes or whatever to interview in. We even help them with transportation. So if I have a client that needs to get to an interview and they don't have a car, they can call me 8 to 5 now. They can call Ms. Jones Monday through Friday. They can call me and say, hey, Ms. Jones, I need a ride to an interview. That's for me to go and make sure that they get there. That's supported employment.
Yes.
So I have to make sure that they get there. If they need me to be there with them to offer support, to coach them, then I'm there to help. If they need me to help them get the words out, talking to an employer or speak on their behalf, then I would do that as well. But we help them get the jobs. And once they get the job, we offer them follow-along support, which is basically checking on them and making sure that they're doing okay with the job, making sure that their limitations or their mental health is good, and make sure their mental health is in a great place, and that if they're having any issues, that we try to help them to address those issues. And even if that means talking to the employer, if it's okay with them, then making sure that we're talking to the employer and saying, hey, all on one page here. And most of the time the employers are already on board. They're good with, making sure that that person, not to give them any special treatment, but making sure that they understand if that person, if that person has a breakdown or if their anxiety is up and they need to step outside, then the employer already understands that. So then we try to make sure that they are able to sustain on those jobs, to maintain getting careers together for themselves and keeping those jobs. And with that, it's also to keep them from, if they do have these anxiety attacks or anything, wherever it is, we don't want them to quit the jobs. So that's why we kind of try to intervene and try to help assist them with staying on track with that. They have the opportunity to stay in the program. They have the opportunity to graduate from the program and just show that, hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's what this program is for, to help them overcome their limitations.
Well, Ms. Carolyn, that's amazing, man. Do y'all hear this? Like, everybody keeps screaming, "Oh man, ain't nobody help, man. I don't know what to do." Well, guess what? You can't say it anymore. Because if you're not giving the supported employment a chance to help, then your excuses are null and void.
Now, I will say they have to be enrolled under Gateway.
Okay.
That is the stipulation, is that they have to be receiving services from Gateway in order to enroll and support employment. But I will say, people that I know and people that know me, if they reach out and they know what I do or know what I'm used to doing that, because that's what I did before. If they reach out and say, "Hey, I'm trying to find work," I'm never going to tell anybody. No. If I know of somewhere that's hiring, if I know somebody, then I'm going to put that out there for them.
Well, you've already put it out, because on March 28th, 2026,
yes,
at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Ms. Carolyn Jones and also all of the other organizations that will be helping in Liberty County will be at the Liberty County Health Department.
Yes.
All right?
And I'm still looking for vendors. So, most assuredly, you guys can reach out if you would like to be a vendor. But please make sure that it is a resource that people can use, and people can, when they walk away, they can feel a little bit better about themselves, because you don't know what people's mindset is. You don't know where their mental health is. You don't know how deep in the dumps they may be feeling. And once they finish talking to you, they can walk away feeling like they've achieved something for that day. And it also gives gives every organization an opportunity to network with each other.
Yes.
To partner with each other and say, hey, if you're a realtor. So if you turn around and somebody comes into your office and somebody done had a complete mental breakdown, you know who to get on the phone and you know who to call.
Yes.
Because while I may not be the specialist, while I may not be the nurse, you can call me and I'm going to say, hey, they need to go ahead and come up here and they need to get some services.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You know where to direct that person and vice versa. I've had quite a few vendors that have come out. I've had Hinesville Homeless Prevention come out. I've had WorkSource come out. I've also had PCSI, which is an organization on Fort Stewart. They employ individuals at the hospital in housekeeping and different things like that.
Okay.
But they, their clientele, I believe, is more of the individuals with disabilities. So they try to get those individuals employed. You may know somebody that might not necessarily have a mental health issue, but they may, they may have a disability. Yeah. So you can now go and say, hey man, you need to check with PCSI on Fort Stewart. And PCSI pays good money, y'all, like at least $20 an hour.
You hear that?
So y'all might want to check their website and check them out. Shout out to Kenyatta Jackson, who is now the coordinator, the employee coordinator for PCSI. But those are just some of the vendors that I've had to come out. The Corvette Club, they will be coming out.
Oh, yeah.
My son is actually a part of the Corvette Club now.
Oh, that's with Paige in them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the youngest member of the Corvette Club. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Paige.
Yes.
I don't know the names of the other members now, so don't charge it to my head now.
Yep.
I mean, don't charge it,
Charge it to our heart.
That's right. But shout out to my son, Cameron Jones, because my kids are... They're doing wonderful things. Very proud.
And to be a part of the Corvette Club, it shows your maturity.
Correct.
And it's not only just maturity, but maturity in other areas too, because you got a Corvette, Bubba. you got to,
Yes.
hey, maintenance is a mug. So, hey, that means you got to manage.
If he can handle it, that's all on him.
Exactly.
He's grown.
Hey, look, and Miss Carolyn, I want to say this to you. I want to say thank you for all of your hard work that you've been doing in the community. Even sharing the information that you've shared today, putting together the program that supported employment on March 28th, 2026 is a great service to the community. And I want to see everybody out there supporting this great service to the community. And I think I'm going to post this on my page, but I need to set a reminder to continue to post it. You know what I mean? I gotta learn those things. But I want to thank you for coming through. Now, also, what we do at the end of the show is this: we give words of encouragement. All right. Okay. So to get people through, like you said, people are going through a lot of things, right?
Yes.
So whatever words of encouragement you think you can give right now to the kings and queens, give them a shout out to it right now.
All right. So what I will say is never, ever let anyone tell you or make you feel like you are not enough. You are enough. God says you're enough. Amen. God shows you that you're enough. Even on your worst day, you don't quit. You fall, you get back up. You fall, you get back up. Mm-hmm. Never, ever let anybody take away from you everything that God has put in you, that God has given you. Tap into those things. Tap into those gifts and talents that the Bible speaks about. Everyone has one. Whether you believe it or not, whether you know it or not, ask God to give that to you. And, on this journey, working in mental health, this is something I never thought that I would do. And I am in a place in my life where I'm recognizing that God is putting me in the uncomfortable. And the uncomfortable is a good place to be in at this juncture, because this is where you find out more about yourself. You find out more about what God sees in you that you don't see in yourself. So if you're in an uncomfortable place in your life right now, trust the process, trust God, trust and know that everything that He's doing, it is for your good. It is for your best, and don't second guess Him. Amen.
Amen. And shoot, there's not much to add on to that.
If I can add one more thing.
Of course.
A shout out to Dr. Irvin White from Another Chance Outreach Ministries that's out as ACOM. They're actually having a event tomorrow. It's about the I actually have the flyer. I'm sorry, but I have to always just try.
Yeah, you're good.
Their 4th annual community outreach giveaway is actually in the morning from 9 a.m. to 11 o'clock. 9 a.m. to 11 o'clock a.m. I actually am going to go out in the morning myself and support and try to be a volunteer if they need help. And it's going to be at the Liberty County Manor House. If you need to reach out, call 912-532-1723. Free clothing, household goods, and personal hygiene items. Dr. Irvin White and ACOM do serve mainly the homeless community. That's who, whenever you're wanting to know who does a lot, who actually does the work for the homeless, that is the number one person.
Yeah, and we gonna have
Irvin White.
Connect me, please.
Another Chance Outreach Ministries. He is the number one person in this community. I don't care who disagrees. I got the proof is in the pudding.
Okay.
They are top notch with servicing the homeless community and those that are in need.
Nunu Davis says, "Amen. You always told me this." Senor Barrett, which is 380, says, "That's deep." You already know that you're a big influential person in our community. Right, and she does have an amazing voice. Even though she says she's not singing today, but I truly mean this, and I'm being genuine.
Okay.
Thank you, sis.
Thank you.
Look, I appreciate my community. Whether some of y'all appreciate me or not, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna do what I do, because those that do appreciate me, I'm gonna give that love right back.
Can I pour something into you?
Yes, ma'am.
You move in a way in this community that someone else, they may think they're too good or too big to reach down to the little people that may not be where you at. So I appreciate you for still seeing me, still seeing the good in me, still seeing Carolyn. And that is in the midst of you doing everything that you do for this community. So in the midst of your haters and everything else that anybody is trying to come for you with, you keep them under your feet.
Yes,
you keep them under your feet. You keep letting the light shine that God put within you to shine.
Thank you, sis. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Kings and Queens, ain't nothing much for me to say, but look, you gotta love the community that loves you.
That's right.
And even when they don't, it's still remember the one that loves you. It could be one.
It's still love, because they can love to hate you, but guess what? You still love me first.
Exactly. So, Kings and Queens, that's our show. Don't forget, Supported Employment Information and Resource Fair, March 28th, 2026, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Health Department parking lot.
Yes.
There's free entry, opportunities to network with local organizations, helpful resources for employment, health, wellness, housing, and more. Don't forget. And I'm going to remind you guys, this is Mark Mosley, the People's Champ. And yes, you're about to see me get up, because right now we're having some technical difficulties with ending the show because it doesn't look like the mouse is working. But remember, we have our 9-year-old. Oh, wait, she's got it moving now. So don't worry, we're gonna hit the outro. And she's going to cut our mics after I tell her to. But I appreciate you, Kings and Queens, for showing up and showing out. Also, don't forget to like and share this post. Go to yourhomechamp.com. And you can also reach out to Miss Kimberly. Her number is 912-582 1296 for any of your real estate needs.
Yes.
It's your boy, the People's Champ, King Conda, and the man.
Y'all.